So who is Batman and what really makes him tick? Like, what is he thinking in his head? Nobody really knows for sure. But today's pick on, I'm reading all the comics from that list or whatever, it really reeks of recency bias because it had come out shortly before the list was compiled by Shelf Dust in 2018. So let's jump into Batman. Tom King is considered one of the modern day classic Batman writers. And I read The War of Jokes and Riddles, so I know what I'm talking about. Tom King and David Finch give us Batman number 24. Every epilogue is a prelude. And the whole issue is just a conversation between Batman and a girl named Claire. Like, she has a costume and she has superpowers, but just reading this issue by itself, we don't really know that much about her. But you don't really need to either. In my head, I was calling her Gotham Girl, but honestly, looking it up afterwards, that's what her name actually was, Gotham Girl. It's fine. As I said, who she is really doesn't matter for the issue. We're given enough information through context. She has powers, and Batman recently helped her, and now she's trying to decide whether or not she will continue on to be a hero. This whole issue is a conversation between Batman and Claire about what being a hero is really all about. She asks Batman if he likes being Batman, and he drops the best answer he possibly could. I'm not Batman because I like being Batman. I'm Batman because I'm Batman. He continues on to admit to Gotham Girl that he isn't happy either. I do this, but I'm not happy. I try. I do this to be happy. I try, and I fail. He opens up even further and admits that he fails at being happy because he's scared. Everything that he's seen in Gotham, if someone isn't scared of that, they would be insane. And Batman doesn't want to be insane. So he's scared. Claire lets him know that it's alright to be scared, and that he also has a right to be happy, to do what he wants to do. And from there, Batman goes on to propose to Catwoman. Okay, so honestly, again, this is a great issue with no action. Not knowing who Claire or Gotham Girl is, like I said, we really don't need to know that. You get that out of context. But then it's just about Batman, Batman opening his heart to someone and letting them know what it is about being Batman, or how he views being a hero. But then again, it's Batman, so we have to take everything with a grain of salt. Was that just him saying what he thought she wanted to hear to manipulate her for something he needed down the road? Or was that him honestly being true and honest? Really, I could feel these being Batman's actual feelings, from Tom King's point of view anyway. We really never do actually know. But this goes back to what I said a few weeks ago about New X-Men number 142. Like, an issue doesn't have to have action, it can be conversation, deep conversation, focusing on one thing, and this issue succeeded in so many ways where X-Men 142 failed. Like, that said, Batman ended up not marrying Catwoman, and in the history of time, I guess, this whole reveal of Batman getting what he wanted and marrying Catwoman falls to nothing because it didn't actually happen. Though I still do believe if anyone's having a conversation about issues they should read to better understand Batman, this should absolutely be in there. This deserves to be in there. That's why it's going up near the top of the list for now. There's still 90-some issues to go, and who knows where this will fall. That said, some of these issues are just crap. I don't know. I've looked ahead at the list. I'm not digging them all. I'm going to read every single one of them. I'm still going to rate them. But I think if there's some suggestions you guys want to put out there as some of the best comics of all time, single issues, let me know in the suggestions. We will take this list past 103 or whatever it's going to be. Because I've got some stuff I want to put in there myself that's not on this list that I really love that I'm going to read. So, yeah. Basically, this is just a weekly review show where I read and review single issue comics and talk about them. And the list is just the bare bones guideline. It's up to you guys to help me put some flesh on these bones. Anyway, subscribe to my channel and hit like on this video. And stay Aussie, folks.